Welcome back to the Film and TV channel. Hope you're all staying safe and well. And today we have a little BBC series. Yes, always tread very carefully with BBC stuff. But yeah, I think we should be okay with this one today. Yeah, we watched it. We're going to have a look at something called The Responder. Please, the channel's now monetized, so you can watch any ads or follow any links to adverts. That'd be great. That'll help the channel out going forward. Also, my sister channel to this, my football channel on Manchester City as well. So any help, the skip buttons there, guys, but if you can help me out by watching any ads, it'll certainly help me, obviously, with the monetization. It's only pennies, but hey, you know what they say about old pennies? If you save up your pennies, you never know, you might get a quid eventually, something like that. Anyway, but your support's very, very appreciated. And please, if you like what you see, give us that thumbs up and tell your friends about these channels, these reviews and information blogs that I do on films and TV. So if you can spread the word, thank you very much. Yeah, The Responder, yeah, a police drama set in Liverpool, written by a guy called Tony Schumcher, Schumcher. Yeah, he's obviously was a serving police officer, or is a serving police officer. He's sort of writing and from experience with this one. It stars, of course, Martin Freeman. Yeah, an unusual role for Martin. I did see him, was it on the One Show the other day, commenting. It's a sort of unusual, but yeah, I think we'll talk about it, but I think he coped quite well. Adedeo stars as well. Ian Hart, Mayanna Buring and Emily Fairn star in this. It was shown, or it's being shown as I'm doing this. This is the third episode will be on this evening. It was shown on consecutive nights from the 24th of January onwards, so 5 consecutive nights. But as you know me, I like to binge watch, so fortunately or happily, it was all available on BBC iPlayer. So I binge watched it over the course of 2 evenings. I binge watched it Monday and Tuesday evening. And you can also, as I say, you can catch up with it on BBC iPlayer. Now, it's 5 by about, it's BBC, so 5, obviously, if you take out the what happened last time segment, probably about 55-minute episodes. So you got 5, so you got almost 6 hours, which is pretty good. And yeah, the story, it's a crisis-stricken, morally compromised first responder, in this case, a PC, obviously PC Carson, who tackles a series of night shifts on the beat in Liverpool while trying to keep his head above water personally and professionally. Yeah, I mean, just a bit more on the characters. He's sort of conflicted, a comprised man. This is taken from the blurb. Divided loyalties, a desire to do good, he has, but violent, aggressive streak. So, do you know any police like this? Brought on by childhood trauma, exacerbated by his experience in the police. He's been demoted as well. He was an inspector. Now he's obviously on the beat again, which is, it can't be good. Can't be good psychologically, doesn't it? And he's pursued by the officer responsible for getting him sort of knocked down in the first place, you know, whose motives are not entirely honest in what they are. And the effects of the jobs and Chris's mental state take a toll on him, of course, his family, as you'd expect, and his shifts. And he does work alone, but then he takes on a new rookie partner as well. Only been on the job 2 weeks, so you can imagine how that's all going to end. But yeah, there's 1 or 2 little twists as well in it, so yeah, very interesting. Looking at the scores, all these scores are at what date are we today? We're at the 26th of January. So all these are at 9 a.m. this morning. We had a quick check on Internet Movie Database. And yeah, with 417 scores and reviews, it's averaging 7.6 out of 10, which is very, very good. Obviously, a lot of people are sticking to the nightly routine of just watching 1 a night. So that's based on some people who've watched it all, like myself, or some people who just watched 1 or 2, or obviously, depending when you're watching this, 3 or 4 episodes, whatever it is. So that's not a bad score. And there is a lot of 10 out of 10s, which I ignore because I always think that's someone on the crew, cast and crew doing those. So I ignore the 10 out of 10s. I ignore the 1 out of 10s. But we end up with 263 people who scored it anywhere between 6 and 9. So that's 91% because only 27 scored it between 2 and 5. So that's 91% what I call positivity, if you like, if you rate it anywhere from 6 upwards. Right, my little thoughts on it. on this Responder series. I mean, there's nothing new in this. There's nothing new or particularly original. You don't think, oh, that's clever or anything like that. It's just a mini series. But as far as entertainment, for me, it ticked most of the boxes. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Freeman is excellent. It's not his sort of role. He sort of perhaps doesn't always come off for him what he tries to do, but he is excellent in this. And okay, there's one or two actors starring in this who are a bit up and down. There's certainly one one of the younger actors who seems to be a bit nervy in the acting at times, a bit wooden if you like, but then obviously other scenes she's not. So obviously it's like anything, these never get shot in sequence to these series. So obviously first day on the set, perhaps you are a bit more as an actor if you're not experienced, you're a bit more nervous and wooden. And then as the series goes on, like anything, you get used to it, you get a little bit better, and you can see little cracks in the thing with a couple of the actors in this. But they've got some new faces I've not seen before. So all credit to it. At least they've some actors who are doing the job and earning the money, and it's very good. It doesn't detract at all from the series. As I said, it's simple to eat, simple to follow. A few not so nice, but still investable people. Yeah, it's a bit of a mishmash, really. Some of you sort of don't like them, but you do like them. It is an odd mix, and that's what human beings are, I suppose. There's some you're going to hate. We all love a bad guy or two, don't we, or a bad woman or two. And some, even by the end of the series, we're not still 100% sure about. There's nothing wrong with that. Characters are characters. We're not all one thing or the other, are we? There's no big bang in this. I was watching a new series that's unfortunately not. I can't binge watch. I have to wait weekly. I've not done a review on it yet, guys. Trigger Happy. Is it Trigger Happy? Anyway, that's a new series that I've been watching about. Obviously, bomb disposal. I might have the wrong name there, guys. Please forgive me because I didn't think I'd mention it. But there's no sort of big bang in this as there was in that, if you like. No big bang, but there are some powerful scenes. But it didn't feel unwanted or weird or out of place. All fairly believable because we're talking sort of, I don't know if it's the right thing to say, but sort of low-level gangsters. We're not talking the height of intelligence here with these gangsters. You're talking local scallies and gangsters. And all the things that happen are sort of believable within that constraint. Even the darker things are still believable. And there are, as you'd expect, a few laughs as well. There's a sort of the dark street comedy, if you like. Well, it's Liverpool, isn't it? They all think the comedians anyway are there. But thankfully, we don't have any John Bishop or images of Anfield in the background to suffer, so that's not too bad. So it's not all bad, guys. Sorry, Liverpool. As our 5-night drama is played over respective 5-night shifts, and obviously days the guys have to suffer, it does unfold, if you like, quite well on the BBC over 5 nights. So that's how they've done it, which is quite clever. Obviously, I didn't do that. I binge watched it. But we're dragged along, with our hero. I'll call him a hero. Yeah, he's a sort of anti-hero. He has his bad side. Of course he does. But as I think we said in the synopsis there, he's always trying to do really good and try and remember what he was there and what he became a policeman to do, despite all the problems he has. And there's plenty to like about him as he goes from one chaotic situation to another. And yeah, the last episode is excellent. It's a great conclusion. And yes, it leave it open for a sequel, but there's nothing wrong with this. I'd be very happy to have a sequel to this. I was quite impressed, and I certainly wouldn't mind seeing more of Freeman's character going forward, and one or two of the others as well who are still with us by the end of the series. Yep, so there you go. In conclusion, one of the most entertaining police dramas I've seen for quite a while on a basis of nice, simple watch. I've seen some more complicated, deeper ones, which have been very good, but this is just a nice, simple. And I don't think the BBC have done too much wrong with this as far as the PC brigade are going to be concerned, stuff like that. I think it's pretty good. Not too many bells and whistles, but for me, it's excellent. I am going to give it a score of 7.5 out of 10, which, if you know, for me, is pretty good. And as I say, as we're only in January, of course, but certainly of the last few months, this is one of the best I've seen. It will take a good one, a good police drama series to sort of get the better of this, certainly in 2022. So I really liked it. And it's out to buy. Yes, guys, this is out to buy. We have a date on its release to buy. If you want to buy it on DVD and Blu-ray, $14.99 and $16.99 respectively, on February the 28th, so at the end of February, so about 4 or 5 weeks away as I'm recording this. So if you want to own it, and why not? It's a great film. If someone treated me, I wouldn't say no. I'd certainly watch it again. Obviously, if I got a chance, perhaps leave it a month or two, but I'd definitely watch it again. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think if you get to watch this anyway. Or some people may have watched episode. I've noticed on the review some people watched episode 1 and said, "Oh, I'm not watching any more of this rubbish." Okay, that's how it is. But I certainly, there's nothing wrong with episode 1 that didn't want me to watch episode 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching. What are you going to do the rest of the day? Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. To meet here again on the Film and TV channel, I only ask one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.